Hey JC, here is a surprise for you.
Oh, what did you get me? Is it a game CD?
Yes, it's a game based on the Delhi Sultanate. Now you have something to do while I am away.
I guess I'll see what this game is like.
Welcome to the Delhi Sultanate quest. We promise to make history fun. To begin, click on the Start button.
I am Munir, your guide to Delhi Sultanate. Can you identify this place?
That's easy. It's the Red Fort.
Congratulations, that is correct.
I wonder if Munir can help me with my history homework. Munir, what happened to the Delhi Sultanate after the Tughlaq dynasty?
You mean the 15th and 16th centuries?
Exactly.
There were two dynasties after the Tughluqs. The Sayyid dynasty ruled from 1414 to 1451, and then the Lodi dynasty from 1451 to 1526. Both dynasties ruled from Delhi and Agra. Do you know both dynasties inherited an empire that was not very wealthy?
Is that so?
Because of lack of finances, neither the Sayyids nor the Lodis could build extravagant monuments.
So what did they build?
The Sayyid and Lodi dynasties built a lot of tombs and sepulchres, and the architecture of these monuments was later followed by the Mughal Empire.
Are there any famous tombs?
Of course, royal tombs were built for Mubarak Sayyid, Muhammad Sayyid and Sikandar Lodi.
Can you tell me a little more on the Sayyids and the Lodis?
The Sayyid dynasty began with the rule of Khizr Khan. The other three rulers of the dynasty were Mubarak Sayyid, Muhammad Sayyid and Alam Shah.
Was Alam Shah the last Sayyid ruler?
Yes, he was. But he willingly gave up his throne to Behlul Lodi, the founder of the Lodi dynasty. As Sultan, Behlul Lodi spent a lot of time fighting against the Jaunpur Sultanate.
Jaunpur Sultanate an independent ruler?
Yes. By the time the Sayyids and Lodi came to power, a large number of states such as Jaunpur, Bengal, Rajasthan had independent rulers.
Do you mean that the Delhi Sultanate Empire was not as big as it used to be in its earlier days?
Correct. This was the time of new ruling groups like the Afghans and the Rajputs, and the Sultanate governed far lesser territory than it used to. Things got even more difficult when Ibrahim Lodi, the last Lodi ruler, ascended the throne. He had to constantly fight against the Afghans and the Mughals.
Oh, did he fight any famous Mughal ruler?
I'm sure you must have heard of Babur. Ibrahim Lodi had to defend his kingdom from Babur.
Do you mean Babar the tiger?
Yes, Babur ruled a small kingdom called Turkestan from 1483 to 1530.
But Turkestan is not even in India.
That's right. Babur wanted to expand his territory, and so he attempted to capture Ibrahim Lodi's territory. Welcome to the battlefield that saw the defeat of Ibrahim Lodi.
Battlefield?
This is the Battle of Panipat, where Ibrahim Lodi lost to Babur in 1526.
Munir, tell me something. You said that Babar only ruled a small territory. That means he must have had a smaller army than Ibrahim.
He did have a small army.
Then how did Babar win?
Although Ibrahim had over 100,000 men, Babur had artillery and cannons. Ibrahim was powerless against Babur's weapons.
So with the defeat of Ibrahim Lodi began the rule of the Mughals.
Not quite. A ruler called Sher Shah Suri established the Suri dynasty from Delhi in 1540 and ruled till his untimely death in 1545.
I've never heard of Sher Shah Suri.
He was a soldier of Pashtun or Afghan descent. He got the title of Sher after he single-handedly killed a tiger.
So did Sher Shah Suri fight against Babar?
No, it was Humayun whom Sher Shah Suri had to battle against, the son of Babar. You see, Sher Shah Suri was a very illustrious man. He rose from the ranks of a private manager of his uncle to an emperor who ultimately defeated Humayun in the battle.
Sounds interesting. You must tell me more.
The first encounter that Sher Shah Suri had with Humayun was in 1532, when Humayun besieged Chunar. Humayun, however, did not succeed in capturing Chunar.
So Sher Shah was very good at defending his territory from the Mughals.
That's true. In 1539, Humayun lost to Sher Shah at Chausa, and a year later, he suffered defeat at the Battle of Kannauj.
Wow! No matter how many times Humayun tried, he could not win against Sher Shah Suri.
Do you know that Sher Shah Suri built the Qila Rohtas in 1541 to 1543 to block Humayun's return to India after the Battle of Kannauj?
Sher Shah Suri really thought ahead.
The Qila Rohtas was also built for another reason: to crush the Gakhars, who were supporters of Humayun. Ironically, the fort became the capital of the Gakhars 10 years later. But despite his conquest, Sher Shah Suri was better known for the changes he introduced in administration.
What changes were these?
Sher Shah Suri improved the judicial system as well as the tax collection system. He built roads, travelers' inns, rest houses, and even introduced the postal system and the police.
Did Sher Shah make any changes in the military?
A smart question. Sher Shah improved upon Alauddin Khalji's military system. He maintained a regular army at all times and checked corruption amongst his soldiers.
What did he do to ensure the protection of his kingdom?
Garrisons under the command of a Faujdar were maintained at strategic points of the kingdom. This would not only check an enemy attack, but also make for a great defense. As you see, Sher Shah Suri was a very capable ruler. He successfully managed to establish a dynasty after the Delhi Sultanate rule ended.
And before the Mughal rule started?
You are right as always. After the Suri dynasty started the age of the Mughals. But Sher Shah had a lasting impact on the Mughals.
Whoa! That's really neat.
Sher Shah Suri's administration was so efficient that Emperor Akbar followed it as a model. Congratulations! You have successfully completed the Delhi Sultanate quest. Your reward is 50 rupees offered by Sher Shah Suri.
Ha ha ha! Thanks! I had a lot of fun. And now I can easily do my homework.
So JC, did you like the game I gave you?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dad. It's real fun and it helped me to complete my homework on the Delhi Sultanate.
It's great that you have something to occupy yourself with, because now at least I can do my work in peace.